Alright. And we're live. Let's fix that lighting. Alright. That right there. Boom. Cool. And cool. Be my mom. Chilaquiles. Did I spell that right? I don't know if I spelled that right. I may or may not have spelled that right. Is that iced coffee, darling? Is that iced coffee?
Pretty sweet.
Oh. It's good.
Making more for you. God, it's nice to put it out.
It is. It really is. Really is. So is my
Isn't that a cute picture?
It is. Look at that picture.
That's from a thrift store. I want to get one a little larger for like lemonade and things like that. That's the only picture.
Should get a bigger one.
Thought.
This isn't big enough. Is there another towel?
Rice.
Do we have a towel? I got a lot of stuff to dry up back here. This is soaking wet.
That towel's got to stay there because that's for drying.
Can I just take it for now and put another one there later?
I'll just go see if I can grab another one. Because that one doesn't stick to the wood. So
Oh, I see. Clever. Clever. Alright, we need some ice. Thank you. So this is a more complicated recipe. Step 1 is ice. Step 2, coffee. So yeah, like I was saying, pretty hungover. I drank 2-3 beers last night, a little bit of whiskey. It's my birthday weekend. Got it started right, but I'm paying for it now. I'm an old man, and I can't drink it like I used to drink. So I'm hungover. I'm a hungover man. So we're gonna make some chilaquiles. I got some carnitas left over. Yeah, chilaquiles are tasty. I don't know if you've ever had them. Chilaquiles are, it's like chip breakfast. Yeah, like you want chips for breakfast? That's chilaquiles. It's like nachos for breakfast. It's really good. It's like one of my favorite foods. So let's get out some of our tasty stuff we're going to put in there. Thank you so much, Autumn. Oh, perfect. These will be mine. Cool. Yeah, this was just soaked back here and I wanted to give it a wipe. I gotta wash this. This needs to be washed. Still has dough on it from the dough, yeah.
I was thinking too, you kind of got that back part. You gotta get a
Alright, so we're gonna want some onion in our chilaquiles. Ooh, it's oniony.
I have onion.
No, let's do white. Let's do this white onion here. That's good. And yeah, I'm gonna fry up some onion. Should we fry up the chips first? We're gonna fry up the chips first. Let's do that. Get this oil cranking and we can get that out of the way. Chips. Chips are my favorite food. Chips. Drink your coffee, Justin. Calm down. Okay. Chips. Chips are good, though. I like chips maybe too much. Maybe too much. I eat a lot of chips. Chips for breakfast isn't relegated to chilaquiles. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you a little story. A little story about chips. I don't know if you've ever come to a point in your life where you're like something's gonna change, you know, in my eating habits. But this was one of those points. So come upstairs one morning heading to work, and there's like some, you know, like the bottom of the tortilla bag, some like crumbs, broken pieces, just hanging out. I'm like, okay, kind of looks like breakfast. And I saw half a container on the counter was also out of salsa con queso, basically like that cheese sauce. And I'm like, huh, all right, breakfast time. So I had to go to get a chip, but they're all the small chips, right? There's no big chips so I can dunk like a human might. So I'm like, well, fuck it. I still want chips. I gotta go to work soon. And so I like poured the crumbs into a bowl. I'm like, okay, it's kind of like it's breakfast. It's like cereal. And I scoop a little bit of the cheese on top of the bowl. And it's like, you know, it's not cold, but it's not warm either. It's like room temperature, gelatinous Aldi's cheese sauce. And I'm scooping it on top of the bowl. And I get a good layer there. And I'm like, I should heat this up. It'll taste better. But no time for that. There's no time for that. And you don't love yourself that much to heat up that cheese. So just scoop it on. Just shut up and scoop on the cheese. So I scoop on the cheese and I take a bite and it's like crunchy. Like it's all the flavors. I know it. I'm not sure how I feel about it. And I start thinking, wow, Justin, you're eating chip crumbs with room temperature cheese out of a bowl. You've hit a new low in your life, sir. Something wasn't right. Then I saw some sriracha, and I squirted some sriracha on top. That was fucking good. And I was in a great mood for the rest of the day. Really, so it's a happy ending to that story. Yeah, sriracha. Just need a little bit of sriracha. That shit was fire. I eat that like 3 times a week now. Tip for you. It's good. It's good stuff. So let's check the temp on this oil. We want about 900 degrees Fahrenheit. You basically want it to hit its smoking point and then go a little bit further and burn your house down. Or 350 is good. 350 is also good. All right. Let's see what do I got? The bot? Do I have Mr. Bot in the chat? Looks like it's just me and a bot. It's an early morning stream. I wouldn't be surprised if it were just me and a bot. Yep. Just me. Not even a bot. Can't even get a bot up in here. That's alright, it's early. I'll sit here and talk to myself. I'm cool with that. Let's get some chips. Let's get some chips going. No one's on stream, Autumn. I'm just talking to myself. Did you like my story? Yeah. That's my comedy routine. Is it good? I gotta work on it. That's my stand-up routine. It's got the turnaround at the end, but I didn't punch it up enough. It's gotta be punchy. Alright, let's cut up these tortillas. We're gonna fry us some tortillas, son. We're gonna fry us some tortillas. Everything's so overexposed. My tortillas are so overexposed. Alright. Cool. What else? Let's get out some more food. Let's get some more stuff out. We're going to want cilantro and green onions. Oh, don't throw that in the fire. We don't want to throw that in the fire. Get our pork out. Oh, you brought mozzarella cheese, Autumn. We'll put a little bit of mozzarella cheese in this. Oh, I got a little bit of pepper jack left. You didn't... It's close. We had more. We had more cheese. I'm not going to blame my wife. But I am blaming my wife. It's her fault. Because she ate all the cheese. It's my birthday. I can blame who I want. Birthday stream. Birthday stream just for me. This stream is a gift from myself to me for my birthday. Because I'm the only one watching it. But it's very good so far. I'm kind of impressed. You keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. All right. All right. So we got our things chopped up. I guess we'll start prepping some of our veg and green onions and shit. Ooh, these onions are close. Glad we got them today. Starting to get all wobbly. Some wobbly onions. You see it when they wobble? See when the onions vibrate like this, that's when you know they're on their way out. Pro tip. Pro kitchen tip. What are you doing in there, Autumn? Oh. For some reason I thought you were straightening your hair.
No, I think that was good.
Don't you dare do that on my birthday.
I was thinking about it doing that first.
Not on my birthday.
No.
Alright. Watch out, Kabula. My doggy hears me cutting veg. He wants in on this action. My doggy loves veg. Can I get some? No, sir, you may not. That's what I say to him. So now, sorry. Sorry, friend. Sorry, Jack. It's your dog. I don't cook food for dogs. This knife is dull AF, so I'm going to sharpen this knife as well. That's what I'm going to do while I heat that oil up. All right. The cooking and the garnish. You got your cooking onion and you got your garnish onion. Your cooking and your garnish. Position my board appropriately. Appropriate board position. All right. What did I say I was going to do? Something. I'm going to do something to something. Something about... I don't remember. Let's check my oil temp. Let's do it. 250, 290, 320, 330. We're getting there. 340, 350 and rising. We're good to go. Oh, that is 352. Spot on. Cool. All right, let's cook these chips. We'll drain them, and then we'll get started with our stir fry situation. Yeah, oil's pretty dirty. This is going to be the last day for this oil. I like to use the crap out of it. Waste not, want not. Waste not, want not. That's what I always say. Oh, I keep forgetting. I had this idea for tortilla chips to toast the tortilla chips first before cutting them up and frying them. I keep forgetting to do it, so I'll probably never try it. Have you ever tried it, Chad? There's no one in chat. I'm just talking to myself. That's it, yeah. It's me and the food. That's what this show's all about. And my mom's not even on. It's a show for my mom. Well, I didn't tell my mom I was going to be on. But also, I'm hungover. I wouldn't want my mom to know that I do such terrible things to my body. Whew. For what? This? I think it'll be ready in a half hour.
Oh.
Is that good? Need some more coffee. I'm gonna drain this coffee.
sit in there for about 20 minutes, and then I'll put this in.
Hey, chips.
Oh, it's good. I didn't think there was 2 full cups left.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, streamers.
No, we're streamers. They're chat.
Oh my gosh, that's dumb. I feel like do this very often.
Well, we're very big. Very popular.
Big.
We have a Facebook stream. We don't Twitch stream very often. Yeah, I want these to brown up. The older the oil, the quicker they'll brown. So, I'm going to cook them a little bit longer, make sure they're nice and dry. So, yeah, chilaquiles is basically, excuse me, I said it before, I'll say it again. Nachos with eggs, nachos for breakfast. I don't know, just the way it comes together. It's just an incredible food. It's like the most comforting food, and it's got everything you need in a good hangover food. It's greasy, it's got eggs, so it's acceptable to eat in the morning. It's got a good amount of weight to it. It's salty, spicy if you want it spicy. It's just the cure for hangovers. Vegas and soul. Drain these chips. Chips. I'd marry a chip if I could marry a chip. Would y'all marry a chip? You'd marry a chip. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to yourself. You'd marry all the chips. Just flip them around. Drain them a little bit. That's a hot chip. A little bit of salt. Alright, let's put these chips aside. All chips aside. In my chilaquiles pan. Damn. Alright, got the pan ready. I don't think I'm ready to move this one yet. I don't think that's going to work just yet. So, yep, hungover. Drinking coffee. Trying to make some chilaquiles. Loving life. Enjoying my birthday weekend. I'm talking into a camera. On the internet. Yeah. Good stuff. This is America. This is America. Don't get you slipping up. We should watch that. I'll put that on. That'll cheer me up. Can I put that on? I don't know. What do I got here? I got that. Hey, there I am. Alright, we can do this. So I'll duplicate. And then YouTube. Need you. Make it if I'm allowed to do this. Am I allowed to stream content? Alright, whatever, man. I don't know nothing about lighting. My lighting's bad. Oh, let's get a chili in here. We're gonna want a chili. Let's do a chipotle. Smoke gonna be too smoky, chipotle? I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do. We should do a dried chili. Nah, it's too late to hydrate. Or one of these chipotles. I don't have any fresh chilies. How spicy do I want it to be? How smoky do I want it to be? Alright, we'll just do a chipotle. Yeah. That's good. I made chipotle braised tofu last night. Those came out really good. Made that on the Facebook stream. Cooking for my mom. Facebook.com/cooking for my mom. My mom was there. You go check that out. Get to know my mom a little better. Ooh, there we go. Okay, garlic. Oh, and a tomato too. There we go. That's it. We got it. It's coming together now, boys and girls. One person.
One person.
No, okay. Sometimes that happens. That's live TV, folks. This is America. I don't think it's going to be defrosted in time. Nope. Can I get a piece off of this? Nope. That is frozen salad. What can I do? I guess I could just, you know what, I'll just use the tofu from last night instead of the pork. It's not going to be as greasy and delicious, but
You don't think that was the pork?
I got a headache. Well, it's frozen, dude.
Oh. Well, yeah, I knew it was frozen.
I thought it would defrost quicker than that. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe because I'm hungover. I mean, you want to put it in some hot water? That's not, I mean, it's cooked. I'd hate to do that, actually. Oh, that knife is way better. I don't know why I use any other knife in my kitchen.
Ooh. Sorry.
It's okay.
I had a knee cramp, ladies and gentlemen.
Just one person. And it's probably not. It's probably a bot.
It's early Saturday morning.
I know. Oh, I know. Who's on the internet right now? No one. No one. It's all right. Reruns, syndication. That's what this is all about. All right, so we got our onions in there. We're gonna put our meat in. And you don't even have to make this with any kind of meat. This would be a very vegetarian thing. Oh, I should have done bacon. I should have started with bacon. Should have. It's not traditional, but it's bacon.
Look at that pretty window in the sun coming through.
Check out these knife skills. How you cut off your fingers. Boom, 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 boom. Return of the light. All right. And we're going to put in our braised tofu, which is like, have you ever been to Chipotle? The sofritas is basically what we made last night. It looks super appetizing on this camera. Look at that. You just want to dig right into that, don't you, folks? Go ahead. Let's just double check my old brain notes. What else? I'm going to put this in. Then I'm going to probably put the chips in. Then I'll stir in the eggs. And then I'm going to put it in the oven. Oh, I'm going to turn my broiler on. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get that ready. All right, let's get our meat in. Now, if I remember correctly, actually, this is pretty spicy, so I won't need to add much more heat. That's going to give us a lot of heat. That extra chipotle was superfluous. That was a superfluous chipotle. Eggs. Eggies. How many eggies we got? Do we even have enough? Yeah, we got enough eggies. You hungry on them?
How many eggs you got, babe?
We got like 5 or 6 eggies.
Yeah? What's that, 7, 8, 9?
Hey. Got some eggs.
Yay! I'm out.
All right. Get my eggs off my cutting board here. Cross-contamination and stuff.
Want to talk about cross-contamination? I don't think a lot of people know about that.
You don't want to do cross-contamination. It's when you get shit that needs to be cooked on shit that doesn't need to be cooked. So, eggs on green onions, for example. Alright, that's all our eggs. We'll do a little bit of salt. Oh, my spices. That's what I forgot. I didn't put any spices in this. What a jabroni. Well, you know what? The tofu has a lot of spices in it, so maybe I don't even need anything, honestly. But if I were using such flavorful meat, I definitely would have bloomed some like cumin, black pepper, coriander, celery seed in the oil. Wow, I am hungover. I didn't even put spices in my food. My white guy really comes out when I'm hungover. Shit really bland.
You did veggies last night.
Yeah, those were pretty heavy. Those were pretty heavy.
Wow.
I know I drank all 4.
You did?
I did.
Oh. Oh, no, yeah, I thought you.
No, I drank 4 and the whiskey. It was my birthday. I just dumped in way too much cumin. And I'm not paying attention. It's an emergency situation, everybody. It's an emergency. Alright. I'm going to throw in a little bit more pepper, cumin, and coriander. Heat that up a little bit. Alright, did I put salt in my eggs yet? I don't remember. There's a little bit more. Alright, get these eggs ready to go. Introduce a good amount of air. 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 Good amount of air. How about that sound though, huh? How about that sound? Yeah. Alright, that's good. No, it's not. More air. More air. Okay. Alright, now we're good. Alright, we burned yet? Did I burn this to shit yet? No, we're still not burnt. Good. Alright. So, we're going to need the juiced up. Get this out and ready to go. It's a smoked tomatillo. Oh, I got someone knocking at the door, guys. Autumn, someone's at the door. Oh, it was just Autumn. No one's at the door. No one's visiting. All right. Chips. Eggs. All right, so let's get our chips in. Just put them right in there. Chips for breakfast, everybody. It's a party. Everyone loves chips for breakfast. I fried these hard, so they're going to maintain a good amount of their crunch, even with all the liquid in here. All right, so let's stir them in for a minute. We're going to add some salsa. This is smoked tomatillo salsa. There we go. We're going to add our eggs. Right on top. It's kind of like a nacho omelet. I'm going to give it a stir. Let it just cook for like a second. Let it cook for a second on that heat. And then I'm going to put it in the broiler. Cheese. I'd like, you know, you want a good amount of cheese, but we got a little bit of cheese. We'll make do with a little bit.
Sorry, I just saved some. I didn't use a bunch really either. I just put a little bit on our salad the other night.
Mm-hmm.
You ate the salad. Aw.
I had to turn the heat down low so it stopped cooking. Let's see, it's starting to curdle. That's good. It doesn't need to be any more cooked than that. We're going to lay our cheese on top. Yeah, I am going to put some of that mozzarella on there too. This is pepper jack. And we got some mozzarella in the fridge.
Pepper jack and mozzarella.
I'm going to throw on. It's fresh mozz, so.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's going to work. We'll see.
Probably be really good. Oh, my teeth are so much better. My teeth? You know, like when you teeth it, you're like, oh, I need to brush my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Felt good. A good brush, a good floss. Dental hygiene, ladies and gentlemen, very important.
Oh, yeah.
And I always feel like a new person. But like after I floss my tooth, I like go like this and do a big smile in the mirror. I'm like, oh, it's just my mouth is more comfortable.
Yeah.
My mouth really can get like, I don't know.
No, I know exactly. I'm hungover. I have not brushed my teeth yet. My mouth is hurt this morning.
Yeah.
It needs to be brushed.
Lucky for you, you have a wonderful wife that provides you with toothpaste, toothbrush, a sink. Get this, a sink to brush your teeth in. 2 sinks, 3 sinks actually. We have 3 sinks total in our house. 3 sinks.
That's a lot of sinks, guys. So there, eggs are still raw. It's gonna go into the broiler. Melt that cheese. Finish cooking the eggs. Put my foot back in the fridge. Don't need that. We are gonna need a lime. So we want to hit that chilaquiles with a lime and some fresh cilantro when it comes out. And put probably the rest of those green onions on there. Put this cheese away. Oh, I am a very model lover, modern nature general. I love information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. Clean up. Keep your station clean.
Thank you.
I'm very well acquainted with matters mathematical. A marathon to Waterloo and all those colors. No. No, I don't know the song. I think I know the song. You ever get, you know the songs you think you know? When you try to sing them, you realize you really just don't know. That's me and that song and every other song. All right, Internet. All right, Internet. You know what you want to do. Let's take a look at some cats. This is what the Internet's for. Look at that pussy. I can say that because it's a cat. Look at them. Oh, they're all meowing. Hey, meow. Meow. Oh, yeah. Who's that? We have a visitor. Let me get the door. Enjoy these cats. Go, go. Sorry.
എന്തിനാ മീൻ വേണ മീൻ മീൻ വേണ കളിയാക്കണ്ടല്ലേ
Mi mette che ce l'hai staccato, mi dice che è proprio 3 e niente, l'ha richiamato, non era possibile, esatto.
Mira la cámara. Ya viene. Cálmate, deja de ayudarme. Si sé lo que querís. ¿Quiere que le ilustre? Sí. Ah.
I'm here to prove that Purple Mattress blows memory foam out of the bedroom. Only purple passes the durability test, body heat test, and the all-new HED test, or human egg drop test for the layman. The best test to determine a mattress's comfort and support.
Oh,
Ready,
so we're
Billy?
watching,
No, I
watching
just have
commercials
to-
over here. That's cool. So that was weird, guys.
What happened?
I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened.
What's it? Oh,
With the Wix logo.
Some old dude just showed up at my door, and he couldn't get to a place. He couldn't work his GPS, I guess, or he had a car GPS and it wasn't updated. He's trying to go to a new housing development. So I think that threw him for a loop, and you could tell he was frustrated. He was an older guy, and there were a bunch of older ladies in the car, and you could tell he was like flustered, like, oh, you know. They probably like pestered him for 20 minutes to stop to ask for directions, and he stopped at some random house, which is interesting. Like, okay. And then it was just super awkward. Like he was mad at me at first as I'm helping him with directions. I don't know.
I thought it was a Jehovah's Witness.
Jehovah's Witness? I thought he was serving us papers. I was like, shit, did we pay the mortgage? This guy looked like he had like papers in his hand. I thought he was coming to collect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're evicted. You can't evict me. I own this place.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Kind of.
The bank owns this place, but we're current.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're current-ish.
We are very kind.
Don't embarrass me in front of my chat. Oh, we gotta check on the food. Ooh, that's looking
You
good.
want to go check on those mushrooms? Yeah.
That was perfect. Perfect timing. I hope he gets there. I really do. Because they said there was free breakfast. It was off Chatfield. Free breakfast. It's off 42 in Beacon Falls.
Oh.
Free breakfast and coffee. So, guys, they're probably hungry too because they didn't plan on eating. So you got three cranky senior women in the car. How's my hair look? Hair's looking good. That looks like morning hair. Look at that. It's pretty good. I'm looking pretty fly this morning. Alright, let's pull them out. Ooh, that's good. We're excited about this. We're excited about this. Ooh, the chips burnt. That's okay. The tips of the chips burnt. You see that? Which is fine. That's going to be good. It's underneath that. You got all that eggy. And... Ooh. What is going on here? What did I forgot to turn that off. That looks crazy. There we go. Alright.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
That does look pretty.
Get a nice close-up of that.
Ooh, it's hot. It's hot. And my cloth is damp, so it transmits heat more effectively. Alright, let's let it cool for a minute. We'll throw a little bit more green stuff on there. A little bit more green onion. Let's get some cilantro. Cilantro, as it's properly pronounced. Cool is licking up that cheese water.
Ew. Cheese water?
Yeah.
Oh, the mozzarella.
The mozzarella cheese water. Slurping on some cheese water baggage. He likes it. That's too much cilantro. That was the rest of my cilantro. And this cilantro's going on a week, so we'll just use it up. Alright, we'll do a little bit on top. Throw a little bit onto the floor. Alright. And then when we plate, we'll put a little bit more on there. Alright, cilantro, get over here to this side.
Get over here, cilantro.
Cilantro.
You a piece of my mind. Why I order?
Why I order? Wow, you're really mad at cilantro, Autumn.
I love cilantro, actually.
Squeeze this lime out some.
Ooh, squeezy lime. Nice. Look it out.
All right, same thing. We'll put a little bit of lime juice on here and then a little bit more right when we plate.
Keep dropping it.
He doesn't want to eat no green onions, man. He's like, no, it's not my kind of food. He likes carrots
Is
and
there red
collard
sauce in
greens.
that? No.
Red sauce? No, just the braised tofu and
There's a lot of
the
bulbs
cheese
in this head.
is making it a lot of cloves in that bowl. Yeah,
Bulbs in the bowl. Bulbs
I
in the
agree.
head.
I agree with what you
A lot
said.
of bulbs in the head. That works
I
too.
don't know if I'm gonna need to hit it again with the tomatillo. I don't think I did
I don't
last
think
time.
so.
I don't think I needed it last time, so I'll
Too
wait on that.
spicy.
Yeah.
What are
So
you
there it
waiting
is,
on?
folks. There it is, chat. Look at that. Chilaquiles. I'll get a plate. Let's plate it up.
Yeah.
It's time to eat.
Yes.
I'm got a headache going, so these plates are really loud. I'm dehydrated.
These are your plating plates.
Yeah. The food looks better on white.
Wait, square plates, because we're fancy people.
That's right.
Why don't you tell the audience how you got those plates?
I think autumn, probably.
He complained about those plates. Like,
I did.
children.
I want to know
Why?
fancy fucking
And
plates.
now he goes for those plates like every day. I'm like, those are the nice plates, Justin, that you didn't want.
Alright, what kind of shape? Should we do a triangle or a square? A polygon? We're gonna go polygon. Polyhedron. I'm gonna scoop up like a big chunk. Let's get the right utensil. Oh, that's a big serving right there. That is a hungover man serving. It's got your eggs, you got your cheese, and greasy meat. If you want greasy meat, this is tofu, but we'll put a little bit in the side in case you want it. But you don't need it. You don't need it. I'm clogged. I got a clog. That's alright. Fuck it. Oh, I guess I'm swearing. I can't swear on Twitch. They're gonna kick me off of Twitch. Now a little bit more lime juice. I'll taste a bit in the pan. That's the sound of a man that didn't do dishes last night. All right. Here we go. What I got here. That's looking pretty good. Let's give it a taste. Man, it's too late to add anything, really. No. That's delicious. I'm going to eat that. Oh, yeah. You got the crunchy chip, the doughy part of the chip. Egg texture is just beautiful. It's really become my favorite food. This is really good because it's crispy around the edges, too. All right. Well, let's do it. Let's eat this. You down, Autumn?
Yes.
Come over here.
You're doing something.
No, you can go right here.
All right.
You okay standing? You can sit down with that, too. You don't have to stand up.
Oh, I don't mind. Here we go.
step away from the microphone a little bit. I'm chewing. The microphone's up here.
He did it again, ladies and gentlemen. Like he does every time. Freaking ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Only we could have smell and taste division. You guys could enjoy this. But you can. And now you know how to make it yourselves.
Pretty easy to make.
Oh my god, this is divine. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I can feel my hangover melting away. That's good. I'm gonna get the camera and take some pictures. I always forget to take pictures until after I start eating, but that's okay. Let's adjust the lighting here. Let's try some natural sunlight shots. I think that'll work better. No, none of these shots look good. Alright, that's enough of that. Need a better camera. Or something. Not a better camera. I need to be better at taking pictures.
So delicious.
Yeah, it is tasty. Tasty. It's chips for breakfast, man. It's nacho eggy omelet for breakfast. It doesn't taste like an omelet. I don't think omelet when I eat this. Really good. Oh my gosh. I feel so much better.
Delicious.
Coffee, food. I should probably drink some water.
Hey, 2 glasses of coffee, so not bad.
I'm gonna go play some board games later. Oh, we're gonna play board games later. It's my birthday weekend.
You want? We can do a little tag sale. There's a lot of tag garage sales. Maybe you can pick up some cool things.
Also, lunch today is gonna be pho.
Justin's favorite.
Middle down pho. Should live stream from there. It is my favorite pho place. Yeah, you guys familiar with this pho stuff? Let's see. I can pull up a picture for you. Some people call it pho, but I'm pretty sure the proper pronunciation is pho, P-H-O. We're gonna do subject, P&P. Let's add source, browser. Okay. Oh no, wrong one. I do window. There it is. Look at that. So we're talking a delicious beef broth. Broth is it's always beef. They like cook it for like 12 hours. I'm talking star anise, cinnamon, cloves, all sorts of spices. Now, depending on where you go, the intensity of those spices will be more or less. Oh, and more importantly than those spices too, charred ginger is a pretty big component of it. Charred onion, charred garlic. Depending where you go and what part of Vietnam the cook is from, the spices will be a little different and the intensity will be a little bit different. So like Saigon pho is spicier, I believe. But yeah. So I like it all. I like it subtle and unctuous, and I like it spicy, exciting. So yeah, that's the broth, and then I always get the combo, which includes like the rare steak, which you see on top here, and I always get that on the side too, because if you don't get it on the side, by the time it gets to your table, it's cooked all the way through and it's kind of dry. And then there's flank and brisket, which is a fattier cut. There'll be tendon in there often, like cooked down tendon. It's like meat jello kind of, really good. Tripe, which is cow stomach, which usually in the soup doesn't have tons of flavor. Once in a while you get a place though, and their tripe tastes like a little funky. I like it a little funky, that's good. And it's so good. And you get the hoisin sauce and the chili flakes on the side to dip your meat in. And you eat all those rice noodles. And then I drink the entire bowl of broth. There's no way I'm throwing that magic broth down the drain. No, sir. No, ma'am. Not going to happen. So yeah, that's like the beef pho combo. But you get chicken pho, seafood pho, but it's actually usually made with that same beef broth too. So when you get it in the restaurant. It's a pretty food too, isn't it? I think that's probably become popular now because it is pretty. I think to be popular right now, you have to be pretty on the internet. You have to look good. That looks fucking good though, right? That's a good breakfast food. That's another good hangover food. I'll turn my mic down a little bit so you don't have to hear me chew. Commander Root. Oh, we got the bot in. Hey, Commander Root. Thanks for botting around. Being a bot. I appreciate that. No, we don't need that. We don't need that window up. There we go. That's what we're looking at. Hopefully there isn't anything in there. Stream key is hidden, so that shouldn't come up. But I'm gonna get hacked. All right. It's still going. I should, but I don't know. I gotta go 3 hours, I think. Are you telling me I shouldn't stand in front of this camera on the internet all day? Is that what you're telling me?
Birthday weekend?
It's my birthday! I'm gonna be a Twitch affiliate one day, Autumn. And that means I gotta stand in front of a camera for a certain amount of hours to deem myself worthy. So I gotta eat lots of food. I'm gonna need more than one viewer, though. Unfortunately. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna dance. It's a dance stream. I'm not so hungover anymore. Autumn does not approve of my dance moves. She doesn't. I don't blame her. It's mostly because she's jealous.
Oh yeah, because you like enter something. That's what really is.
I could probably eat that whole pan, but I would need a nap, and that defeats the purpose. Chilaquiles, also known as migas. Depending on what region you are in and who you're talking to, they can be the same thing, they can be different things. Yeah, all depends who you're talking to. I call them chilaquiles because I find it much more fun to say. Chilaquiles. Probably saying it wrong. But, so migas is fun too, but chilaquiles. Chilaquiles. Sí. Me gusta chilaquiles. Me amo chilaquiles. It is. It's my name. Alright, well, I know we're all having a lot of fun here, but I should probably end the stream. It's a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me. See you next time. This has been Cooking on the Internet, mostly for my mom.